Abono nsia ebraso sensem hodo etwaguo na edise ye bone se kase ma mo no ye de ebremu na ensem edi akotene no edoso pa apomde enwomasia omanchekere ne ne keka ho na yen kohwe de edi akotene ewo enwumre kase yi mo yebeko NPP amanyokuonum na emebunu feku ewo mu se de ekoso omayi mo no wonom ntena hodi nti wo mbeye demonstration etia NDC aban yatwaso ewo ensemfufro emo no Ghana manone sofo de abetu dwase nipa aka wa manone woni ana no gbinyiri ntawantawa ntokwa ne bai no nu dwane ye no dodo na abafia ma aka ketewa bi nenso Ghana mrahye bedwam dom ketewa ranking member deputy ranking member say enye no krenye sa de tie obechirichiri msenti a wokasa na fe arehusem emo no presby elder bi ahya ne ho akomfo meka say adane su nko a ewo ne fie ewo amanone ensem emo no Russia potemo ba bi no asase awoso de ano den yese 7.8 magnitude enam so ama ehu abo manfo na ejapade enso asese yemfasida emenwumekuwa edidiswe express group di wetu kwan Germany UK Australia opepeson krata husem nyina woboa mo anya nyina international test ana examination na obeya express group so obeboa wo throw 055 5550067 055 0249 000448 Sanso na Newman College Department of Nursing and so admission opese obo degree wo nursing mo afewe top up oye RG and diploma nurse certificate in nursing na wo ye ho registered assistant clinical and a diploma in nursing or hostel facilities ma ne mema nyina school no we have certificate na valid e wa brochi memo make us say or ultra modern electronic library what it sua de e my environment no so e kama atuma tachi my kumase e ben kwada so obetumi afro 0574 661 117 0574 661 117 0267 330 492 was so ope lecturer a obetire BSc nursing ukuta MPhil Master of Science and a PhD and so ebeboa pa obefro 0558052747 midin e di Piesie Lardi me mamu nyina adwo ensem no entwiremu ene ye shansem no ase efre omanchechiremu na New Patriotic Party eshirado amanyokuo no eso Nyankopon oboa Tuesday Benada 23rd September Ombeye oyekire etia oman no adan ya omse dem not overstand on ntiase NDC emu oman no eye nti oyekire de obeye ede etia NDC Bernard K Dozie yene musini won kramantemo eto yen krafri ho
Tuesday ebeye oyekire etia ewo meso bia say yen piembra in our numbers now let demonstration and fracture and by say more face average apana o mo share Ghana for o mo di bonso o ma jai o meduma e no o mo di o mani esi MPP for so o mo chichi e microphone enfa yenina yehu kwa on fa so chief anti comedy eni yenu anu pa on TikTok so eni komodienti on ma fuchi mo MPP bebu yenina yehu say on ye social media any activism any man MPP ama is a call God as a bedia say Obama adeta kumi chairman abroad here when na show like the police kuna abai no asheda ona o masha police for kutupa abai na kasa eni abadaye o mo be bum mai no o mo too many SNP before so say we deal with them nti ibi kakra na achieve before na ye kutu we end this media which ye bibia na wo kofi ye koso e wo man bi no enye ebo if we say omo ye yen MPP for ebia million on the back ya say omo an promise ye reset ni photo ene bo we no mo share kan for ye ka say we MPP ni a we ka say na wo bi ochi but we NDC ni a what me no wo bi bia na wo ko bia e che bia na ye ko ba communication officer wa ha our constituency the Bokasa actually minority leader Ghana parliament minority leader I see that the Shana and the by election over the coup actually the national organizer and actually chief minority chief will honorable
Yanko and Crimantem, His Excellency Ewula John Dramani Asankusu Mahama Ghana Mampenye Ama Ore Christian Rock Akwaba Ore Christian Rock a British High Commissioner and Musini free enyiresi memwa woba abegina omano nem ewa ha ne no na Ewura Mahama e de ato nanim se akwanya bebre wa ha no mo asomdwe wo man ni mu enti enyiresifo omohwe kwanya yi no munye bribi enye wa ha.
And we're encouraging that more UK companies, there are already so many of them, we're encouraging that more UK companies come and set up in Ghana, using Ghana as a hub and as a gateway to take advantage of the African Continental Free Trade Area, because now we're able to export duty-free, tariff-free into each other's markets. And so Ghana is positioning itself as the hub for manufacture and processing into the other African markets. So you come at a time, you know, of a changing world. You come at a time when we have, you know, turbulence in our sub-region, but you also come at a time where our economy is settling and doing quite well. And so we wish to welcome you, and our doors are open. And anytime there's any issue, we'll continue to have that dialogue so that we're all on the same wavelength as to what our relationship is. So you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the warm welcome. I arrived in Accra a few weeks ago, but I should add that for me this isn't my first time in Ghana. In fact, it's a bit of a homecoming because I already had a posting for the British government from 2006 to 2009, precisely on the development partnership that has been very strong for a very long time. That was my focus back then. It was a very happy time for us as a family being here, but also was a very historic time for Ghana. I remember, for example, you touched on being a beacon for democracy. I remember being an election observer at the 2008 election. I was in Western Region at the time. And of course, for you personally, also a very important election. But it was fascinating to see democracy in action and to see all parts of society participating peacefully and expressing their views through the ballot box. And I'm arriving now half a year, a bit more after the last election. And since then, Ghana has earned a reputation and a very strong reputation at that in terms of maintaining democracy and maintaining the liberties that come with it.
One year Odia Cotton Ewa and Mua Yemu, which our coach Modia Tuja said, or may or see a yang more piece, said a bear, Benyabi, Edia Bon Quine, Nama or minus so to me a tumpon.
na ebedadi ebra na eye Ghana Society of Animal Production any Ghana Animal Science Association enkabomuku edi omudwuma so etoso miensa ewo Kwame Nkrumah suapon mu ne no na Professor Kwaku Adumako eye Head of Department Animal Science Kwame Nkrumah suapon mu sese hu akwakwa hia se empanifo be ma omani akọ eye emoaye ho ebra wodi sika ehiem
ya duma Ghana ne Africa nyina ese etumi boy ho bade kwaye ni mbebe esan se ohwi akuaya nkasa se ka kuaya o Ghana ha dipa be brade ni se eye se obedua no bae e de ye friend kuaya akamfo se ohwe a emoaye no ye nkwa ni mu wo musa emoaye ni gina Ghana esire mu ni myaye ahoro etiati ye share hu cry na emoaye de ye de ho ye bi se enama hu nya ba de obi apena na so ye mpemwaye ese ye de ho shemwaye na ye nya investment e wo mu na etimi kwa no motivation cry say abai sade odi ese re so obeboa Ghana piafo ontire mu nso na omo ye mponche eni nwan ne ye hwe kwan ya na ntwe nso betimi afa so na wanya ewura agria e fanta wanta wadi aba na moaye timi akoso wo mem obi atimi anya na moaye mda hwe nkora nketo ase ya titiri every year ba ko simom omuhia nam pa yi elizia ye nam na eye moa no na nam no doso wo men mo a ebe moa go bia so nya bia re ne moa no ebe ba
e was adwumadi no ase na eye Professor Nana Eko Ewusi a ono ye Vice Dean at the Faculty of Agriculture Kwame Nkrumah suapon mu wono so na guest speaker adwumadi no wono so ekan se ehwe se ne eye artificial intelligence AI edi ahini ewo miamia hodo na ehu behia se ebema AI so edi dwumaso ewo emoayem sebeye na wona eye emoa no so ebehia ahotoso
ebe yebibrem ha say die afina AI no efiase entino nipa bebre na mposuro se eba AI a ba megidi se over time as nkofo start use to say my example of Kenya for use South Africa for use AI Rwanda for use AI ntimi hu ne say over time yam farmers no beba betiase no mo nso use AI the good thing is say ankra bebre as start develop more applications locally based into say no ebi etumi kotwi ebi tumi ko Hausa ebi tumi ko Fanti so sound your money marketing niki we na eba no begidi say ebema ekuafo no enika bi ema omu nyina ebe bewura this new innovation ye bo hu de ro enano ye did ya kire ankra nyina say AI nyoma na ekoso technology nyoma na ekoso ni nyina Ghana for yanka echi yenso ya start na ye we roshemi say enche bia yenso ebedu the other countries no be omotumi edu your policies bebre when it comes to AI but the only challenge a woman is when it comes to implementation we say a lot goes into implementation but implementation there now roll out there bebre na wo form kakra nti eno dey akeke kakra but I believe so over time ebebem
arahosam bia asie ene say Presby elder wahya ne ho akonfo ama ne fie eyesunko a
wohwe bia me gine ya bonwe na mewe abrantie bia fe na Evis Asante a ba bonwe na edi de fe na ankasa wohwe bia me gine ya bonwe na mewe abrantie bia fe na Evis Asante a ba bonwe na edi de fe na ankasa wohwe bia me gine ya bonwe na mewe abrantie bia fe na Evis Asante a ba bonwe na edi de fe na ankasa na busuafo enya ne tie se abrantie ahye ne ho akonfo e wadan a ono ankasa edem abusuani tia na mon omokodi ho adanse se na mu no esen so a na ɔde bonwere kente bi ma de bi na asen ɛyɛ dua so ana sɛ ne ceiling so ɛtima hyɛ ne ho akɔmfo ebisi na make say abusuani edi awerɛhoɔ aposifo nhwɛ mu kakra o ma yɛ ne sɛ ebisi ne ɔmo nhyɛ de hu ade a ekum yenua brantie nti abusuani aposifo no guso a ɔmo etu anamo na yedi kan kɔ ɛyɛ abusuani panifo hɔ nkɔmɔ a no mu diye de maame kan yɛ de assembly ma kan yɛ ne yɛhwɛ de akwakɔ
Agwazi, mami vrewo agwazi. Obia di kromu ha.
Yes, send the yen na di
one. Say young kola papa.
What's what the bibi? And I want to be here.
Madam in bibi, Mati answer question some bibi as fast as in Jali. Agwazi, so da. Ti okwara oba no fa say no ochiam no. So ochiam ya. No o costo so go be store. No man, that's it. Yeah.
The any kinti a yenwini. A matoma to my bank and no dasha ho akonfu.
Yentoa ensem no so enko empuntu nyuma emom. Ye ko Sawibodi na Sawibodi District Chief Executive Emma Sawibodi mention ni Steven Bedu or the sobo ebo awula nana ado dankwa ekufo ado se na breso no wanye bibia chese bodi mansini mo enoma mpuntu nyume wo nyina wo jeni nyina ajeje mu oni nsam twerefo na edi hukumo yi
papa if you say we have previous government in the term na project bi omudo omsa kan e bia ni wo mutimi complete here especially uba mitman district here project bi ni wo mutimi wie enti no ensemble now program we are by and lati yen am ye gunyema bia ni so a from here no I will say e ko na rectify project no munyi shiti ne kwa no so then so no ko ba bit say nkruma krom 3 unit classroom work they couldn't finish oba ataboka 3 unit classroom work they did not finish oba mi constituency and answer mi district here project o mo sha se ko enu 4 as mu bia ni wo mutimi wie na ye ba ye de aka legacy project ne ho a enche bia no ye wo evaluation stage ya enche bia ko ye kwa complete na fi amanfo so nya so I am telling you so oba body district ya se mbo mo na mbo body district ya wo be hu se asema meka ya no kre they didn't do anything 4 projects o mo ye so they couldn't finish yen na ye ba beto aso na ye wie
yen konkran ye di kan dia to dwa se CMB lorry station won kran Ashenkafo ne adwadifo bu ofu se company bi abeje won sase nti wontimi enye adwuma enumu na company no aye friend Original Embossment and Manufacturing Company Limited aba abonten se ba gaskia ba enye sa na tie na emum on krata nyina wa kire ebra otosa asase
Moniema makekeka ansa na odi bibia beto public name Original Embossment company kesia eka company stand no cocoa board ne your friends NIB eka sa eku akese a omkita legitimate document asase no asem ne ya kese kura wo mse efisa ban de asase ne man no since 2008 no Original Embossment attendance ya na 17 years ahyeguka onka hwe ne fi na obe na dwense obi develop a friend say GPRTU4 ade na o ma yenso no ye nyina ye Ghana for yen condemn because GPRTU munim say parliamentary hands had na capture mo say mu abaya mamuli is 50 years and no mo den sase no ama dwadifo and no mo ji hu sika go budo obi enim say railways asase na bi na ye rekwam despite mu na ajeje ya o mo de sisi stores akese yo aban de nkomali say 99 years but we do 50 years no emu 17 years ekọ akata 33 na adenti ne mo ben mo na mama permit se papa ni nkoye adwuma obi bia enti cocoa board ne sorry se cocoa development a enka sa ne dwadifo no be dwadifo ne nso GPRTU enra miko mene mageri ni tefem anajo 8 o'clock ye discussion no
ye be kwa homo no so apodi nkomo na gbin yiri etifi do mantam savannah region honomo ena nano mentem ho asisi honom nipa dodo no a etwa asuo ne ade twa border call eye Cote d'Ivoire se wono mo ekope won trade dim ewo ho na wura Samuel Okudje to abla kwa mana ne so afọ de betu dwa se enipa akọ ho do do no a bebre na mpem otwe de o masan aba wonchi amana kakakra bi be mpem enum bi na eno enemra hye bedwam dom ketwa de krata aba abonti se enye sa na etie Deputy Ranking Member of Parliamentary Committee on Foreign Affairs Nana Kwame Asafo Eje aye ewa homano so Nana Kwame Majwe
Bijoso minyawa
yo honorable yadase pa honorable Samuel Okudje to ablakwa edi we yapem ha ena mosomode apem ha they say o my Ghana hwan de na yemfa kiremu esenti a MPP de na ye
me dase mechia wechefo daraba senior cancer semne ba TV do bantem ho a enuanu bi etu bata because omo dine omo kra ne omo enkwa hunti tu bata in fact semsema ba ho over time yes ye need eche in fact enche bia na ya yesuafo minister senior kan okoho ko share otunanu mutu media for no engage no man tunanu mutu but to free her by na so how some be press briefing na and also they anu December and check na inya report wa ye finishing asunku bebre World Health Organization, World Food Program, International Organization for Immigration, na Catholics they were report by. Now you show more report no, you share minister ne report na in some be so. You know said don kuma yenso a transna ye shekwan ya de befaso. A transna mpanu for a two me say min ko na min ko hwe na we Ghana for ho asem. In fact ye nua no no mo ho aka. Nti say some no report no be NCC here we must establish it and also see how best that. Yes ye bitimi aboa, ye timi ama sumgeni pepe aba. Ampa etubata ekupie Côte d'Ivoire. Any no ekodi nkomo. In fact, omo kache say report no correct. In fact, 13,000 of one neba Côte d'Ivoire. But more than 50,000 can free sa area muhuna. Emeja tum say e bi call South, e bi call Tekima, e bi call Ghana, me bia hora hunu bebre. E bi call Burkina Faso, e bi so because 13,000 a buy because them 13,000 every course no. Omo betra baby maybe ni mia baby. And mia no report na purchase mia ni 15 different communities and on go try. Then you call on omo bu ko kakra bi na che. Omo bo ekura emai. Omo bo botobo. Omo bo toche mekura. And na Bongoro. In fact, Bongoro hono omo 5,000 of them was Bongoro. No more must have been spread across the other community. Now, Obikraba announced World Health Organization announced any of the groups, and now we get the annual and the Nimpo Brelmo, and dear Omina and the Share Bongoro, no magical baby or so. The minister no support, the minister no support Bongoro. In fact, Bongoro, 5,000 of them are in Bongoro from day one. For no money, I said, 5,000 or 5,000 a year, every so minister also did to Bongoro, 5,000 a waha. And the simple mathematics was to take away 5,000 from 13,000, and the result will be 8,000. Then he concluded, say, any 8,000 a coffee. And then before the club beside, say, 8,000 or more for that. Why they do more for you? And then we fast coy. Why are they geo more baby or more coy? How were they even integrated into the society? So clearly, report was not the exact reporter. Okay. Especially in performing say, and you quack say Obeba Becachom say Mumbra back again. Now, yeah, almost true because they do all. Omunyin ko say opompo ade sana oda obia ontonhye so it will slow the security and you know sana won be ja rehye mu kraka say omo ba no say sabi ya bonura na kroni na di asase ne dia o munyina o mani hwe no no ni mutu o fa ni si asem no so na omom's assurance ne say mu ba bibia be koyi boni bia ntomo e be bom ho ban e na be mom's assurance no e possible President John Dramani Mahama if you take an asem no no so fa na ntu no kwabi no kwabi no na no tu a o mu be na so benya sa ho to so no na o matimi am ti o mu sa so kan play said in fact o mate intermediation committee no mo ho no ka o mo intermediation committee no and pay then ekoso then AC o mo intermediation committee na so these are the very critical issue say yeah for intambana for be fan say bibia yo okay obia ho ton o ni 13,000 akọ na 5,000 ya ne sa 7 de asem bibia da boko ene yeda biwa say yenua no ho chiwo
yo empirical evidence ana broni be kan no chese video no lie ye hunu sinia eba mugina ho a mo ne wo mo edi enkita ho ye mfa ne se sa na tie se enipa dodo no a ewo ho no mo ususu se de wo kan gida be de kel efie enye se ekofo no mba sesi ya minim o parliamentary select committee on foreign affairs so provision bi wo ho abana su provision bi wo ho bibi wo ho ebabo wo ama said the work can yetimi integrate wo yetimi am ma san abetas bi say enipa dodo no adan ahyehye obi okra wo hune ma me hune papa.
Thank you. So we a very brilliant question and minister near press conference obi kra bi say me say one ka be me de question kwa ne say 8,000 o mo buy no mo ye den na mo integrate wo mo den na see 8,000 buy o mo ye efa na mo do mo kotra mambo be na mo dia ma den na mo ye ma it's a good intelligent question that we be saying and no think for questions. Someone see nipa 13,000 for na 8,000 about there. Then as I said, no begin you solve the matter. These critical questions are all busamen. No, why was he the buano? No, there was the committee name me poe say kona kwache na fa ho se mo bra. Na se me mo bi animu a ye hu kwan ya ye be fa so a ye be ka ye hu questions a ye be bisa ye hu nhihye ya ye be to ye hu akade a ye be sre ama ban ne dia to ama ye nuane. Mami, obi ni uka kache yese. Muka so mo ko back. Ba se am odo so ebru. O ma shi bru ni mina. Enyan ana oyin. O ma enyan ni bi, ama enyan ni bi so adwane. Eti no sisi ana o ka se nkono. O fa sen. Sa se no wajia to mama ni kwan so nkono so. Sungwa baso. Now said again, these are critical issues we must understand. That is why we went to sustain the issues. Now you some never toy anymore. Don't come out for yes, you to me, so clearly, no, you call a year to expose, to uncover some of this and to give us a deeper understanding of some of these things. And you be question you will be say, and brain so yes, you be beside the same question. You have to
Yeda say Nana Kwame Asafoje ayanumre tawa chirechire nsem emu amemu da ho nyamishra ho. Woye deputy ranking member of the Parliamentary Committee on Foreign Affairs Nana Kwame Asafo eje ayechirese mrahye bedwam bedwokwa opa wo mo a obohwe amanane ensem no ena yene no edi enkomo yemfiri ho no mo na yenkona no yete ye ense odupon atutu ense eye owura Dr. Kwadwo Safo Kantanka oko ekra na o inventor just otimi ye cast ne ade fertilizers or your sofo enso ene ye behwe said any profile ne honsem esitie
Bibiara awone bre ebrei odomankuma wuo aye Ghana bone eninti yagebre na yaka Apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka wato nananom nsedo ho nsem kakra e de akire Ghana fo ene wiase nyina Apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka eye nimdifo a wabagye din Ghana abibrem ene wiase nyina woye nipa na neku amamere ene amane ho wohwe hunu se babia ofiri no waye ho ye ansana waye baabi foforo woye humobro na wɔboa wɔn mu a edwa atoa no nyinaa empo wugina akyiri na wɔmfrɛ no na nito w'ani mu a wɔyɛ wadɔye wɔwo no asante bɛkwae ɛwɔ July bosome ne da ɛtɔso aduonu nsia afe apem ahenkron aduanan nwɔtwe ne mmɔfra brɛ mu no na wɔwɔ pepa ɛne nsiyo ɛde ma ɔboadeɛ abɔdeɛ emu adesuahunu ɛne nneɛma a yɛde yɛn nsa yɛ ɛma afoforo enya ho mfasoɔ owie suku a ɛnɛ yɛfrɛ no JHS no ɔtoa so ɛwɔ Ghana Technical Works Institute ɛwɔ Kumase na ne suade hunu ne nti okosua ansa no dwuma ɛwɔ hɔnom ɛno akyi no ɔbɛyɛ na de dwuma potokasem welder ɛwɔ Volta Aluminium Company Vaco ɛne enyumaku ahodoɔ pii a ɛka ho wodidi mu a ama wɔno a ebie na dwuma kɛseɛ adeɛ baako a Ghanafoɔ ewure mfi kura ɛyɛ mfidie ahodoɔ a wɔyeyɛɛyɛ emere bi baako bi ɛba ayɛ deɛ wugina hɔ a wɔbɛ n'akyi a ɔbɛkasa akyerɛw ɔkɔ n'anim a ɔbɛkasa akyerɛw wugina faako kyɛ a ɛno nso ɔbɛkyerɛw ɛne ahyɛnsodo ahodoɔ pii a na ɛwɔ saa ne mfidie no ho ɛwɔ saa ne mfidie dwuma no mu no wɔyɛ baako ɛde ma asraafoɔ ɛno akyi wɔgye bia a na afei wɔkra nneɛma no bi na ebeduru a ɔno a hyehyɛ ɛne nti yɛbɛnya a ahyɛn ahodoɔ a na yɛfrɛ no kantanka woyi nnwuma yi efiri hɔ a na wɔyɛ kristoni mapa a wɔmfa ne nyamesom ɛni agorɔ koraa afei apem ahenkron aduosia nkron no wɔte asom a ne dende Kristo asafo mission wɔhyɛ aseɛ no na yɛ mpaebɔ bia ɛkɔpem sɛ afei apem ahenkron aduoson baako saa asom a wɔde baayɛ no wɔde bɛbɔ nkwagye asɛm no ho dawuro ɔba nipa asetena mu a wɔhwɛ sɛ yɛaka akyi ɛwɔ bibire mu no yɛbɛbu yɛni nkɔmpɔ akɔhwɛ na yɛasade aba yɛ asetenam deɛ mpanyimfoɔ bi ankorankora bi atoto n'aseɛ no ɔhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛsa ama so agyina hɔ bio na ne gyidie ne sɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ abɔdeɛ biara a ɛhome no tumi ɛwɔ ne mu na ɔbɛtumi ayɛ biribi soronko koraa ɛno nti na wɔntoto ne ho ase koraa na ne nkura nhyɛ baako ne sɛ enipa biara woyɛ nyame ketewa wobɛtumi ayɛ biribi enti mu ho abɔmfia ɔkyerɛ sɛ yɛka wɔ soro ahemman mu ɛne bunsam gye mu a ɛyɛ ketewa bi ne nyinaa egyina wo nipa wadwen ɛne wo nsusuyɛ so sɛdeɛ wobɛsi ahunu ho afa no ɛna wobɛhunu sɛ wowɔ heaven anaasɛ wowɔ bunsam gyem ɛwɔ ne nkyerɛkyerɛ mu no ma yɛnkɔti afotuo no mu bi
mommie nyina Ghana man mu ɛne abibifoɔ anan mu ɛhu sɛ yɛn yɛyɛ ni aka nkurɔfo bi mpɛ so agu wɔn ka sɛ wɔn ni ebedi dwa wɔn anka nkyɛn sɛ wɔn bedi so ni amea kwae nti na wo ba fa kasa atete enye niwu onya na obedi dwa wa ha onya ha ni na wo ye weyi a nyame no a wɔbɔ wo na wɔtew mu no ɛbɛyɛ adwuma na honhom na tew mu no so anya hoɔdene ya wo ye no ha no ne wɔ ha da na bi a ɔprepre dwom na sɛ ɔpra na wo de ewira ne bi ekogu hɔ a no asesa kyerɛw nti afei ɔsɔre a no obedwom hɔ enti wo a obɛyɛ wadeɛ na yɛ fɛ no enti obɛto a ɔse kai hyikyɛ na wo nso so a wanye wadeɛ ne yɛ no ɔsɛ obɛde kyɛw enti wɔyɛ ɔbaha hyikyɛ na asantefo hunu ka no yɛsisi nkyi na mo hunu papa sinkyɛ na no enti wo wama de tu mu no anya dwuma honhom na tu mu no afra wo sinchi na se wanti nyankopɔ kasa wanye de nyamepɛ na mo so to meyɛ na wonyini na onim onwu ase na wansɛsɛ aduane ani a wo yɛ siikyie na o we de onimade o yɛsɛ onimatwere onimakenka bacho onimade onimatwere ɛna onimakenkai oni read and write na onimade obenyi no na wo yakɔ school ni bi kyɛ no ewu nso akɔkyɛ no na ndɛ no hu hia onimade no na hia no anu nene ya ye no anu aya bɛyɛ mɔbɔ no sɛ wakɔ school na koduru hino wo de wo ya bɔfo dwuma no a eduru kɔsiara ana edasa anu a pɛ baabi na dɔ anya bekura no obenya duane ade anya na mpawe
wɔde nipa ane wɔnom asetena mu dwumadi ahodoɔ ɛyɛ mfato ho etu afoforɔfo sɛ wɔntwe wɔnom ho emfiri bɔne ho na wɔnyɛ papa na wɔndin aka afoforo anu
so obi buawo no hwɛ ama wo no ma na wo yɛ kɔso a eni na boro ana wɔn so a wo no obi ayɛ adwuma no wɔn so enye wadwen sɛ wo bebu no na de a nyame no ɛhyehyɛ ma onipa bia ne sɛ sɛ wonya bia yɛ hu nua mɔbɔ so nye bia yama de ne wira ho answer so nye bia mo bi nkasa wo de senkemanya wo pa cho sa na oti ana
ne ma eyensia emu baako a wagye din eye Sara Adwoa Safo a ankane na woyɛ mmarahyɛ badwani de ma MPP amanyokuo no ɛwɔ dɔme kwabenya abatoɔ mpasua no so ɛwɔ ne dwumadie mu no aman mpanyimfoɔ ne timamufoɔ pii ɛna ɛkɔɔ ne nkyɛn akɔgye adesua afutuo ne mpaebɔ na nidasoɔ no ne sɛ ɔbɛkɔ so atena ase na waboa nkyirima nanso ɔdomankuma wu a wɔwɔ brɛ ne hyehyɛeɛ ama ankorankora biara no ɛde ne nsa nwunu abɛto no so krata ɛba abɔnten no ekyire mu sɛ yawada a etwa mu abosome nkrui ne da na ɛtɔ so edu baako ɛwɔ afempim mmienu no aduonum yi mu ɛna ofiri mu enei yɛ kai apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka ɛwɔ ne nnwuma pa a waba abɛyɛ ne yɛsua biribi ɛde afirim abusua ahweradeɛ Ghana ahweradeɛ abibiman ahweradeɛ yɛsrɛ ɔdomankoma sɛ ɔmfa ne kra ensie na wɔntekyerɛ abusua nyinaa werɛ apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka nyame ɛmfa wo kra ensie damre fa due ne amanehunu
Yanko edwadie ensem emona eye non traditional export value yesi ekọ enemu pa ne no ye kire sen Isaac Ona chirechirem
Ghana Free Zone Authority oman Ghana asweba kwa wohwe sade ebeya oman no ene suade hunu industrialization na fei sade ebeya enwuma ene emu ahoden betimi akonkan no wodi won asi ho na Omamra Act of Parliament ena echichire won tumi Free Zone Act afempim hankron ne aduokron anum Act 504 wodi asi wodi won ani asi so sade ebeya wobaboa ama oman no sika 7 no mpuntu no ebetumi agina ne nanso na eyi nam so man brembrem opening kwancherefo warning na wada Ghana Free Zone Authority ano Dr. Mary Ewusi dia to go akire say non-traditional export values ahorowa enyumaku ahoro ewo asoani mu no enyan no eye $1 billion ewo afimpinu ene aduonu anum ne fa a enen edikan na Dr. Ewusi den sama ahoro nyinara atugwa bre a orekasa won frinhia aduasa a imbrembren Ghana Free Zone Authority enya ewo nkran na eho ena wade tugwa akire eniema ahoro ne mo ahoro a imbrembren asoai no ereboa oman empuntu emu ena wakasa na wachira said sa nyuma ahuru nyinara etimi aboa ama Ghana non-traditional export values no emu etimi apeja ede afiti $145.4 million ewo afempim ahankron ne aduokron nson ede babesi $2.25 billion ewo afempinu ene aduonu anan no emu na oside to go bio ekire say imbrembren authority no ye wan afemude sadia beya wo betimi awie export processing zones ahorowa enen ewo esantimantam yimu Greater Accra na fe emia ahorowa enen ekeka ho na Dr. Ewusi ewo arehemu soronko erekire se sanhye nyinara no ebeboa yiye ama imbrembren oman ne sikasem no etimi akonkan sadia yehwehwe na osan dia to go bio akire se imbrembren total capital investment companies ahoro no aye under Free Zone Authority no akwakoduru $70 million ewo afimpinu ene aduonu na nekfa a enen edikan na wobekọ soara nso aye nhyehyɛ ahoro dia boa sadia beya wobetimi atre won ahye emu
Yegusua yebo kase no ebraso se ekofa ya bofo nkrato ne yebetoa so yeba yebekọ akoprama so na ye the sports abrewo
Abusuafo yesan ema makwaba braso agoprama so nsem na yede ema mo ewo kasebo no eso yebeko under 17 no aso e Black Stars omaram ewo Cote d'Ivoire under 17 Africa Championship qualifiers awafu yebo no nyame yadmo chena wo mo ebo first game Prosper Ogumakasa e the afa team no omo preparations across of folk any dream says ebo nyame yadmo joada ewo Ghana Premier League nim coaches mienu the two teams no ma dinkomo at the afa game no World Athletics Championship eguso ekoso ewo Tokyo Japan na ene 200 meters e mano ene me man de final ni nyina e ba so ye be hwese de e race no ekọ emidin e the Solomon Carter ye shase e the free under 17 no aso enyame yadom ochena under 17 championship qualifiers wafu zone B de no Ghana any Togo ena ebo first game Prosper Ogum area to say so far and Wabuani team na nani so Ojidi against Togo womo ebe win game no.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been better because yesterday we were here. They became used to the environment. They became used to the pitch. So when we came, it was easy for them to settle in. In terms of what we did, we just went back through some of the tactical things we've been doing in terms of how we stay compact if we don't have the ball, how we try to track the opponent who is running into space, and then when we have the ball, how we stay expansive and then try and make sure that we keep the ball and then tease them in and try to use the spaces behind them. And I think they were able to do it very well. Today we'll have a video session and take them through some of the things that they need to know. Basically, it's going to be a revision of the things that they've gone through. This is not the time to introduce new variables into the training session. This is the time to revise what they've got.
Yerem ewo Ghana Premier League in week 2. Shase and medium and vision game no eguso ekoso. Nyame adoma Joada Accra to folk ene Dreams FC ena edebo ani wo Accra Sports Stadium. Masoud Didi Dramani head coach Edema Accra to folk no say omo first game on boy no omo ye omo ho against Dreams FC. There was omo ye a decision making. Wa bro ma drew goal post na nim say omo the ball ebeto atenem ne no ena omo ye ho adwuma.
I think the area of the courage to play, show our identity in terms of dominance of what we do. And also, I think that we need to improve on decision making, more especially when we get into the last third, where we need to play with some risk, for some situations and be ready for second balls. Okay. And I think that once we improve on decision making on the final third, these areas will be resolved, because we do all the difficult part of the game, moving the ball from our half through the middle and construct the attacking play. And then we set up the attacking balance clearly. We just needed to make the right decisions. One more good run, one more good pass or a cross, and then... It
was our game, Nemuna, Wilfred Dorman, on your head coach, Edema Dreams FC. First game, Heart of Lions, Eshomo, or a disappointing result. Nemo against us of folk, or be corrected wrongs, na omo to me our game no.
Well, it was a very disappointing result, so to speak, but the performance was very, very commendable. So we quickly returned into training. We engaged the players. We did some correction. We did some analysis, and we realized that we shot ourselves in the foot because, yes, Lions scored through a penalty, but we also created movement. We also had, a great goal scoring opportunities, but we failed to convert our chances. Having said that, we have taken the training very, very seriously. As you can see from the background, that the players are responding to the training. I want to make sure that we get ourselves ready mentally and physically for us, where we have to continue to play the way we play, the possessive-oriented football and the pressing, football. However, we must also make sure that when we create the moment, when we create the chances, and we will create chances because of the way we play. The killer instincts, we have to be clinical, we have to be sharper in the last set. So this week, this is what we have tried to rehearse.
Ye na yerem ewo amanone World Athletics Championship eguso ekoso ewo Tokyo nene ena 200 meters. Emano de ene meman de ni nyina eba na wiye. Emana femno Jefferson Melissa Wooden a oje 100 meters gold no and 200 meters or sign edgy gold. Your highlight 200 meters emaba wane de no final no.
Jackson third from the left-hand side has got away well, and she's already up onto battle. Dina Asher-Smith with a brilliant start round the bend. The champion from 19 going well. Jefferson Wooden with half a yard on Sharika Jackson. Jefferson Wooden is floating here. Amy Hunt trying to get in the mix. But look at this from Jefferson Wooden. She's absolutely flying in the night sky of Tokyo. 21:69. It's one of the fastest times we've ever seen. Rounded down to 68. Hunt may well have got on the podium there. She was coming through really well. She's taken the silver. What a performance by the British woman. Jackson takes the bronze this time. Not to be a third gold. Tonight belonged to Jefferson Wooden. She put Jackson under pressure coming round the corner, and she was miles clear with 70 meters to go. She's done something that no American woman has ever achieved before. Jefferson Wooden does the double, and it's a sensational silver for Hunt, the defending.
Na ewo emema na femu so Noah Lyles ono so free United States of America wono energy gold no edi esi ni na so wabra Usain Bolt record ese oji 200 meters ato so empre mako na Noah Lyles oji 200 meters no no so equally sa record na waje 200 meters mema de no ato aso empre mako enai.
And they're running cleanly in this sprint race. Looks like a good start from Tobacco, perhaps more aggressively than we've seen him out of the blocks in recent races. Lavelle going well in lane 7. Lavelle at the moment up on Benarek. They're all side by side with 60 meters to go. They're still side by side with 50. Lyles trying to find something. He stretches away. It is a global title again for Noah Lyles. 4 in a row. Usain Bolt did it, and now Noah Lyles has done it. 1952, great running from Lyles.
Well, it was brilliant. They came round the corner, and with 70 to go, you started to wonder whether Lyles would relinquish his crown. Benarek started to close him down, but Lyles has emulated Usain Bolt 4 in a row. Bolts came in 09, 11, 13 and 15, but this is a...
Yede ago pramaso nsem no AC enwumre e o kasebo no eso ye twa ye ho Obapa Piesie edi enigide nsem eto aso ama midin edi Solomon Carter.
Ebusia mayama wajo ema wakwaba emfamra enigide kase yi so na me a mede beso mo midin ne Obapa Piesie ebusia mede wura ensem no mu dia ne se enra dot yi a ebeto ho ana se ye nyina ye won bia ye no ano na Igbo king ebe pie mu a te say enibra ba o ba na wasan de che wa ne wapamfo wabobbo che de ba betia oduru wa okoto ye a je say okoche ye na na ye say bra e kwan da wanim ye hwe video ni bimba
and that people forward to a red forward. And when I would also at the music forward, Linda, the next year, and try never shopping. So, what I'll put up here this year, people and bra, and then that year, and I will be a few more what's not there. I shot that great after this.
No, ya de ko mele mi hunu ma ya mi timi kra mbodi ze.
Wo ni wo fa na asem fie.
De juku ede o ze wan na de me kana wo.
Chuku de ai.
Proto asa na de achi.
Ebusia mede ukuru asa akode akache ane wo ba beye rapaholic e wa Asante Mantemu. Dotiye aba wentimi ensi ho. Eno ena ene wo de ensem aba betu jase osre. Bibi ena ma anu etsi ni kwan ya anu nti wentimi ama Asante Man nyina emfa nche no. Ope biara nimse enche Ghanaian rapper sa akodie edi rapperholic ebe hyehyɛ so ewo Kumase eno ena dodo na ebo sa akodie eti se Nana Kunadu yi adomo otoso miensa ne dot yie no omo ahu sa akodie ewa ase we enenam so ema sa akodie edi ensema betu dwa se wopo bi biara cho esanse enye boapaye binti ena wamma dot yie no na mmom bibi ena esi ni kwanti a wentimi amba dot yie no ebi eno nti asante hene otumfo na no say tutu emfanche no na obi biara nso emfanche no ebusia mede wo kora shata wale akache shata wale ede ensem bi aba beto wosehye asante de modo moyo odo ankasa na okopie mu ewo gamantemu a odo aye friend odo omu dabie di kra asante de moyo odo.
If you take Ghana, do Ghana thing. Learn how to do Ghana thing. If the talk sense, talk in the sense of Ghana. That boy I like Asantini. Utu for make a wake up. You utu for the pakula for wake up. Hey, that boy I like Asantini. Asantini. He put love for us. Asantini. Someone give it to Asantini. To me, to for shame. We are Asantini. Someone give it to Asantini. That was shouts to all my Santis. You put the beard like we are Santis, like a Santini. That was you know say Santi, but they be proud. They feel proud. Yes, near a Santi boy. I don't know how come safe way they can just promise for Greater Accra. Greater Accra. I don't know how they can promise for Greater Accra. But no.
Ebusia Diedru so a video of the day. My Kohemra. Ebusia aha ena emre ebema yedi enidie kase no asi mi a mede beso mo media ne obapa Piesie Lardi so amonone ensem mede uja Piesie Lardi ebusia makrao.
Yenko amanone ensem emuye ko amanone ensem a rawsem a efri Russia Far East Ebane say asase a woso de ano oden 7.8 magnitude a ede ohaw abre oman no.
Inda fidane pay na asase woso a no mudru baye 7.8 woso Kamchatka manto no mu a onamdo US Geological Service for zabo tugwade obotum eduado zitunami esi manto no mu na nunkuto a etwa ne ho ehye yinara nti obiara nda ne hodo na yinara mun Kamchatka Regional Governor Ora Vladimir Solodov zabo tugwade omane zinhihye egwa kwanu mu machrekre onama asase wusu yudo matunami sa wetum esu anum sisera amanzaya mpanyinfo zabo tugwayide asemi nkafa acho yenchem biara mbra nyimpa biara a oti Kamchatka na no nkwado do
we ene amanane kase a yede ebesom kase no asi yemfaseda emabosheba electricals nkane papa pa fie open nkane ahodo wires ahodo ebosheba electricals say what the fan bia buy no 170 Ghana etimi charge kama phone e charge phone ma afa yedum light nso a ebetimi aso yede awia hoden e na e charge ye utimi the USB shim ebonyum kama bosheba electricals 0322 030838 0536 095966 TikTok so no bosheba _electricals Express Group nso enie so pese otukwan ekwa amanone abrochira wo de obekọ visa onkrata asem nyina obehwe e de ama se be go through e be komu ye e de ama 055 5550067 0249000448 Promise Herbal so opa habendro bia no obenya bi ato ewo ho Newman College Department of Nursing nie boye admissions CA BSc Nursing top up ne ade school no atwomata chimai asantemantem ebe kwada so oje ma ne mema nyina bra be gentete wo nursing mo Now certificate no kwa brochura a valid 0574 661 117 0574 661 117 0267 330492 and I say we obi a utimi etre BSc nursing and so kwanya aba ede amount and for 0558 052 747 0558 052 747 Madam Wase, Mamma Monique, Domino's Bobisco, a radiation dream come.